Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to Disney Animation.
Yes.
I am Jared Bush, writer and director of Zootopia 2.
And I'm Byron Howard, director of Zootopia 2. With this guy, we're so excited to show you around here and show you behind the scenes of how it all happens. It's delicious. You want to go
We're
in
gonna
here?
head right in here.
Let's go in here. Come on, let's go this way.
Hey guys. Hey, it's our producer, Yvette.
Our favorite producer.
Hello. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
So we just wanted to walk you through your schedule today.
Okay, great.
We have Key coming in, which is super exciting.
Love it.
As always, we have some anim dailies.
Okay.
Where you're going to approve all the shots.
We love it.
Because we're going to get this movie done.
Are there any other actors coming in today?
They are. We have Jason Bateman coming in today.
Okay.
The Jason Bateman?
He is.
Well, we should probably get to work.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the story room. This is where our movie really begins. Let's take you upstairs.
Here we go. Come on.
Usually it's 3 to 5 years to make a Disney animated film. And that's how long it takes to figure out what the story is. Writing the scripts, drawing out storyboards. It's really just the last year and a half where we are actually animating the movie. Before we go inside, I just want to give myself credit.
Okay.
I'm a horrible artist. Everyone in the studio knows that. And so they put one of my works of art on the door.
Oh.
Which is right here. This is literally my skill of drawing, and that's supposed to be Judy. Come on into our story room.
ARL later, a little bit. Yeah, come on in, let's
through.
go. So welcome to the story room. This is where all the story ideas go from the script.
Yep.
Jared wrote the script for the film into amazing visuals through our story and our heads of story.
We can invent anything we want for the section. So if she's in a van and there's a sniffer thing, and also like the 2 motorcycle guys, if now they're also a part of that whole thing. Yeah, we usually spend about 2 years in this room throwing 1,000 ideas out there, and eventually the best ideas come to the top.
And this room can be very fun. It can be very stressful because artists are kind of putting themselves out there and they're showing their first pass at a sequence. But we like to think that each one of them is sort of a director in their own right.
We take all of their amazing art, and that goes down to Editorial, where we literally edit all of those images together, and we're gonna take you down to Editorial right now.
We are here for a edit layout review here at Edit. And so this really comes after the story has been approved out of the story department, but before it flows into all of our other departments like animation and lighting. So the layout department has generated a lot of rough content, and we've brought them here to edit to work with our editor to decide which shots that he likes, which shots we might need to change, and make sure that the sequence is flowing together really well.
And that's why you need a really good editor, someone you really trust. You trust their taste as a filmmaker to help you make the film better and honing in on what the movie really needs to be about.
We're going to be looking at a couple of sequences. The first one is 120, Hot Pursuit. We spent a lot of time trying to get this one worked out because it's a big action chase sequence, but we wanted to keep it fun and light because it's in the beginning of the movie. We haven't gotten too short here, have we?
No.
No. All right, so let's move on to the next one.
I think a hallmark of a Disney movie is the emotion, and what our animators are able to pull off with the very fine-tuned, nuanced acting.
Good, we're going to take you to where they live. Come this way. See, look.
We oversee a team of almost 140 animators.
We'll cast the film to all the animators on the team, schedule the film out, give feedback to all the animators.
The supervisors look after individual characters. The animators, they get a sequence of shots, and they will have to animate whatever characters are in those scenes, but they work with the individual supervisors because even though there's 140 animators, we really want it to look like it was all kind of done by one, essentially.
And another Disney tradition we have is reference, and because our city is full of animals, just yesterday we had a porcupine.
We did.
And a rabbit here. We brought in horses and foxes, and there was a tortoise here.
It's not just animals that they take videos of. A lot of the time, animators will film themselves acting out a scene.
My shoulder is doing this tiny little sort of, twist and push as he's acting. So wouldn't it be cool if I can really kind of get even more of a sort of smug attitude in this moment? So I can go ahead and I can start pushing his shoulder up just a little bit more.
Once you find that personality, it's something that all the other animators feed off of as you're moving through the movie. Adam Green did a great job with Gary the Snake.
This is our only chance to set things right.
And then in this very sentimental moment, he gets
Woo! Oh, no!
Before I get into the computer and start playing with the thousands of controls that we have to get a facial expression, I want to just get something out of my brain as fast as possible, and the tried and true method is always to draw it. And it doesn't have to be good, but it's just like trying to get an idea. I want his mouth to be wiggly, I want his eyes to be a little bit crossed, I want his tongue to be out. So I have a bunch of these. Some of them I was like, yeah, this one's close, not quite the same. but similar. It takes a long time to go from this to this.
And it's magic to me because I can't draw.
I think we should go to a very special review room.
That is where we see animation dailies. It's
Yes.
the first time we're seeing our characters starting to move around in 3D. Let's
Lead the way, here we go.
So we show in dailies with the directors, and so Byron and Jared will look at the scene.
Welcome to Adam Dailies, everyone. Woo!
And they will give their thoughts.
We're gonna start with Kevin.
Hello, Kevin. Hey, there you go. I'll get him here.
I'm working on a shot where Nick and Nibbles are escaping from prison.
A lot gets decided in this room as animators finish their scenes.
Do you think you can just turn around and just some version of just pounding on that thing right as he's about to get pounced on?
Yeah, the pile-on is really funny, but I wished that I saw, like, these two guys at the end land, just so that it became, like, by the end of this, it's just like graphic wall of butts.
Yeah.
Graphic wall of butts was your jazz band.
It was, yeah. Pretty popular. Yeah. Pretty popular in the 80s. This movie has 2,045 shots in it. That when we approve a shot, Chad, one of our heads of animation, he has this little button here that we can push, and oh yeah. And so it's randomized, randomized noises that allow everyone to hear when something has been done.
So first one, yes, and then the second one more time? Yeah, great.
Awesome job, dude. Thank you.
But this is the recording room where we actually bring our stars in. Come this way.
What's kind of unusual to our process is typically one of us is also in the room with the actor themselves. You're basically on a snowmobile. You've just jumped on it. Like, you're saying hops and wild to her? Like, are we back in it? But it's a little bit more energetic than I think what we had you do last time.
Okay.
Does that make
so
sense?
it's a little more like hops and wild.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
we're on the beat. Okay.
Yep. Can you tell us, Byron, about this?
Yes, this is called an efforts bar.
When you watch our movies, you're seeing our animals running around. They're going upstairs, downstairs. Judy Hopps is punching people. That's what we call efforts. And efforts is just any random noise that we may need in a movie that feels believable.
And so throughout the Disney recording world, you will see these custom efforts bars, and you can grab them and do all sorts of things like this, and they're very, very sturdy.
I'm gonna use my efforts bar. No, not these.
Hops and wild.
Hey! Brian Winddancer! Ugh! You wanna be a hero? Ugh! Or just play one on TV?
It actually makes a huge difference when you watch the movie, and I think it's a combination of our actors doing a great job and the animators bringing those things to life.
Let's talk about one of the most important stages of this whole process, which is lighting. It's what makes these movies beautiful and emotional and colorful. Our cinematographers are the best in the world.
We come at the end of the pipeline. We do work in the very beginning with layouts, where we collaborate with that team, developing kind of an overall vision for the film. And then that carries through to the end of the pipe, where we get it lit, get it composited, and it's essentially the final frame that you see in picture.
What we're doing is really, trying to bring the emotional mood to the film, through color and lighting and shadows.
Using our sun and sky system, we can take a look to see how the sun is reacting to the rest of the environment.
And then we add a little bit of atmosphere just to tie it all together and add depth to the shot.
And this is the interactive viewport where we can move around the lights in real time. Each one of these light sources, essentially, you can see is a separate source within this graph. And it's the addition of all these light sources that make up the final frame.
I knew it!
After we're done visually, we then start to final our audio.
Get out of the road, you dumb bunny!
There's a lot of sound design work that goes into making a movie like Zootopia feel like a real place. And so we have the luxury of going up to Skywalker Sound, which is up in Northern California, where our sound designer, Jeremy Bowker, he has the really incredible job of not just finding interesting sounds for this movie, but literally creating them.
Welcome, everybody, at Skywalker Ranch with Jeremy Bowker.
Yeah.
And then Byron's here.
Hello. There's Tiny Byron.
So today we're gonna review the notes on the car chase.
Great.
That will include foley already cut in.
Okay, great.
Stop! Stop in the name of the law!
Everybody run! Got him! Rolling spikes! Rolling spikes! Zeros!
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude, that sounds great. I can't believe all the stuff you hit in there.
I know.
I think you might be able to go dumber on the car alarm.
You got the right guy for dumber.
or actually, you have an oink sound in there. What if you just cranked that oink sound?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's track that down.
Yeah, I agree. Like even the horn sound, I still think we could look for something stupider for the initial like.
The notes are dumber and stupider. So
there are two parts.
Okay.
That and then.
Okay.
This is serious stuff,
I think it would be that one.
the second one?
The second
Okay,
one. I would say whatever that thing is, I would just make that like through the roof.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Yes. Yay.
We're gonna go to foley next.
Yeah.
I'm seeing things in your hands that make me nervous.
All right. What we do, we're gonna protect ourselves from getting super wet.
Yep. Oh. Yeah.
It's multi-layered for these.
Yep.
And then this is gonna kind of give us the entire sense of like moving worms.
Great. Love
Yeah,
it.
it's a little too wet. I want a little bit more of the gel to water ratio.
How much gel do you go through in a week?
Well, it depends on how many stuff like this I'm doing, but I actually have to buy it in bulk, usually. Well, if you want to try your hand at it.
Sure do.
Okay, so
Right.
I'm gonna load you up with some gel.
Yeah, let's do it. Is that going on here or in my hands?
It's going on your hands.
Great. Yep. Yeah.
All right, and now you can just like grab onto it. All right, let's try it, Liz. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I'm good, but these guys look hungry.
Eat first, talk second.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. I did it.
Yeah,
Smells
it's a
delightful.
good- I know.
Once we're through sound effects, we're also working on the score. And the score is such an important part of the final version of the movie because emotionally it can really set you in a place to laugh or to cry or to be exhilarated or sometimes, as in the case of Michael Giacchino, to find something that sounds so specific that only this movie can have sounds like that.
These are called anklons. This is just made of keys. So we've been using this on the snake because the snake is played by key.
What's unique about this movie and Michael's approach is just the same way that with story artists we are constantly improvising. He was doing that with the entire orchestra, so 85 people. And in the moment you say, this isn't gonna be dramatic anymore. We're gonna bring in a real funk sound. And suddenly you have like a B3 organ and a clav and amazing guitars doing this funk guitar and the whole vibe of a scene changes. So we're gonna head to this way.
Dave's office. This way? Back this way.
Where are we going? This way.
This way?
Just one more. Okay, we've now arrived at Dave's office. Is he here today?
Let's find out.
Hey, Dave Fleur!
There's nothing here. Let's call it a night.
It's my responsibility to shepherd the sounds through the process of post-production for our films, along with my partner, Gabe Guy.
I handle the sound effects side of the mixing console, and I'm also one of the production sound mixers, so I record the actors' dialogue.
Well, just like to be prepared for any possible scenario.
Everything in an animated film has to be created from scratch, placed in the film, and then mixed so that it sounds appropriate for the scene and supports the story.
You're hearing the backgrounds, they're hearing the water and the wind and the trees, they're hearing all the footsteps and the movements of everyone's hands moving around. We both have several hundred tracks of material at any given point. Almost any sound is not just one particular sound. I mean, even something like a door is usually made up of 8 to 10 to 12 elements together just to make one door close so that we can make it cinematic and sort of larger than life to give it real character and creak and crack.
And that has an effect on the audience, and the best environments for what we do are when it's experimental and everybody gets to contribute.
David, the note that Steve's talking about was they wanted to get out of the singers so that we weren't hearing them throughout the whole thing, like have them.
Well, let's see, here's gonna be Shakira.
Here we go, let's go!
She's supposed to be on a microphone, right? So let's put a little bit of an effect on her to make her feel like she's in that hall.
Here we go, let's go!
Then we've got our sound effects. There's backgrounds, crowds, different kind of murmuring, cheering. And then we have what's called the hard effects, which mean individual sound effects. And then we have the score. Let's put the whole thing together for a minute. So that's a look under the hood at what we do with sound, and it's not just one person. There's a team of people that are working together to create the soundtrack.
And you kind of know when you hit that moment, it's sounding so good that it seems like this is the way that this movie always would have sounded, even though it took so long time to get there.
I gotta tell you, I'm not convinced a sloth is our most reliable.
There's a huge culture here at Disney that's very important. The studio's been around for 100 years, and being together in this crazy building full of art and color and toys and laughter and personalities really keeps us going, even in the hardest times.
Over the course of making the movie, we have studio updates. What does that mean? It means that we're always trying to find the best version of a movie, and you're getting help from 700-800 people that work on any of these movies. We tell everyone in the studio, hey, we're going to talk to you about where we are currently in the process. If this is correct,
yes,
right? A couple of weeks ago, layout finished. Yes, finished. At a point, the movie begins to tell you what it wants to be, and everyone figures that out together.
Thank you for everybody here. We love you guys. Doing such an amazing job. Get to the finish line.
We're almost there.
Almost there.
Something I think we really try to do is also celebrate the big wins as we steam towards the end of a project. And so typically there's sort of these two big milestones that'll happen. One is a 50% party. There's a mountain of work to get to that point, so we really want to mark that moment. We were lucky enough to have Key come in to join us for animation's 50% party, which is a real treat, and he literally brought snacks himself.
This is really special, and I just hope that you guys haven't gotten sick of my voice yet. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You guys brought donuts. They're over here. And then there's obviously, at the end of the movie, you're celebrating the completion. The movie is done forever, and that's what you'll see in theaters.
Permission to hug?
Well, that is a tour of Disney Animation.
Yes,
thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of everybody that worked so hard on Zootopia 2, we really appreciate you watching. Cannot wait for you to see the film.
Yeah, hope you enjoy it.
Hops and Wild.
Wild and Hops. And Nibbles and Gary.
He's Gary.
Whoa!